Dear Pen Pal, the loveliest thing happened after I read your last letter. On my daily walk, I discovered a new burst of lilies had sprung up, completely out of the blue. Obviously, I had to cut a handful and stand amongst them to feel their blooming energies. I am feeling very energized by plants and flowers at the moment. Daily trips to the greenhouse are keeping me sane, and so I love to frolic amongst the trees in my deep solitude. Other days I sit amongst the blossoms and read that book of poems you sent me. My favourite is the one about the girl who gets lost at sea. As the ocean meets the line of clouds, she waded out, as if being pulled back by an invisible string of a yo-yo. I haven't got much else to report on my end. In response to your last letter, how wonderful it is you've started painting again. I expect to receive an abstract with your next note. Write back soon, L.
Dear Pen Pal, I was so excited to receive your letter. To hear you have been reading that book of poems I sent you really brightened my spirits, as did your recollections of adventures in the outdoors. I haven't been doing too much myself. I leave the house once a day and take time to sit and think about Kandinsky. After that, I travel to the shops to buy groceries. As I ride up the escalator, I am reminded of the favourite stanza you spoke about. It is indeed like I am being pulled by that invisible yo-yo string. Sometimes I find myself studying the colours on the labels and mentally recording them. It excites me to think of how they may influence my work at a later time. But aside from that, I will admit it is all very boring. I would much rather be picking lilies and skipping amongst trees, as you mentioned. The other night, I had a dream that I travelled far away to a field of pink roses. I had a sense that they were looking at me, but I was not bothered in the slightest. On the contrary, I felt very relaxed, content to wander and absorb my surroundings. It was so vivid, and I hope that one day we can travel to such a place together. This dream has inspired a new abstract that you can find enclosed with this letter. I hope you like it. Speak soon. R.